Hey everyone, this is Tony Reeves. If you like my content or have any suggestions, please let me know, and by all means, make sure you share. The only way I can get my word out is you help me get the word out as well. Hey everyone, this is Tony Reeves, and this is Reeves' Point of View. Today we're going to talk about your attorney, hiring an attorney, and personality. Okay. Part of the problem that I often tell people is most people get their information about whether they should get with an attorney based on some form of advertisement, whether it be word of mouth, whether it be a referral from a family friend, whether it be a commercial, whether it's an ad on through social media, or whether it's a billboard. For whatever reason, you'll see someone and you're like, okay, I'm going to give that person a chance. The tough part is understanding how to work with them. Years ago, I remember this one attorney politely told me, we are ethically bound to zealously advocate for our clients. There's none in the rules that says we got to be nice. And I laughed when he said it because I understood exactly what he meant. What he effectively was saying is that a lot of times what happens, as attorneys, we're in a service industry. But when we're handling this case, we're not here to be nice to the other side, to the court, or including you. So sometimes you'll get an attorney who has this attitude or quirkiness with their personality, and you have to now ask yourself, do I still want to keep dealing with this attorney? And I used to joke and I used to tell people, I said, you have to now ask yourself a hard question. Do you want somebody who you like, or do you want somebody who's going to win the case for you? If you want somebody who's going to win the case for you, I'm going to need you to let that whole personality thing go. I knew a guy that I used to refer some personal injury cases to, and it was funny because he was snotty. I mean, he was really, really brutal with his clients. And I had a few of those clients come back to me saying, why do you send me this? Why did you send me? He's mean, he's nasty. I said, but you know what's the most important thing that you need to know? What? He wins. He's good. Now you got to ask yourself, I can put you down with somebody else if you don't want to stay with him. I sent you to him because I want you to win your case. You know, I ain't got to be friends. He's being rough. He's being rough with you because he knows what needs to happen in order to get the outcome that you're looking for. And he doesn't have time to hold your hand and stroke your ego, make you feel good about yourself and say kumbaya and give you some milk and cookies. He's there to win your case. And every time they came back to me, they left me after I told them that. Their perspective of dealing with him was completely different. They stopped viewing him as somebody who's going to make them feel good about themselves, and they started viewing them as somebody who was a warrior who was going to fight for their case. And every time later, they came back to me and said the exact same thing. We're so glad we stuck it out with him. And I said, why? Because he got me what I wanted. And what did I say? He ain't there to be our friend. I'm like, that's my point exactly. So I say that to say that if you find yourself in a situation where you find an attorney, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should give an attorney license to be nasty to you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm effectively saying is that you have to balance this. If you have someone that's good, that has a reputation for being good, and who is willing to take your case, is it more important that you and that attorney get along, or is it more important that that attorney has a track record of getting positive or particular results for their clients? Only you can answer that question. But just know this ahead of time before you make the decision that you're going to fire an attorney because y'all don't get along, even though they are good at what they do.